Well, everybody, welcome back to another rebuild video here on Inside the Zone with Mateo. And if you're a regular audience, but for my podcast content, because that's what we normally are, I just want to say here. So yeah, we are a podcast channel, Tuesday and Thursday episodes weekly with shorts mixed in, maybe a bonus episode here and there. But every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern, I dedicate about an hour or so to do a 5-year rebuild, still to do with sports though. So we still keep the sports theme on the channel, but it's in a rebuild video. So if you don't know what a rebuild is, well, basically it's a video game, right? Madden, NHL 24, 2K, MLB The Show. You guys get to vote for which game you guys want me to do a rebuild in. The poll is up actually for next week, so go ahead and vote that. Go vote for it now to see which game you want to have me rebuild next. But you're taking a look right now of the poll from last week, and MLB The Show wins for its second time. We've been doing this poll thing since the first week of 2026. As you can see, Madden has won 7 times, but MLB wins pretty convincingly today. They win 67%. So basically two-thirds of the votes go to MLB The Show. So we're going to rebuild the team in MLB The Show. And actually, for now, you guys might be surprised. You see a whole thumbnail, you see who it is, but I actually don't know. I didn't pick a team. I'm gonna have spin the wheel. I'm gonna have spin the wheel decide which team we do, because I just felt like let's change it up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna change it up. And so I'm going to go right here, spin the wheel. All the MLB teams are on here. Let's spin it and see which team we're going to rebuild. This just makes it a little more fun for you guys to watch, and we're going to be rebuilding. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? I thought we were going to get a good team. Oh boy, no wonder you clicked on this video, because it's gonna be brutal. Let's go see an MLB The Show. Let's go see who's on this team. But golly, this is gonna be tough. We are rebuilding the Washington Nationals. Oh gosh, this is absolutely right, because my goodness, in MLB The Show, we are the 30th ranked team. Which guess what? There are 30 teams. 30 teams in the MLB right now, and we're the last one. So this is gonna be a true rebuild here. James Wood though, and CJ Abrams, I guess, kind of our 2 young guys. But I mean, look at all these rookies that are on our roster right now. Dylan Cruz, though, I do know a little bit about him. And you look at these potential. We have a lot of A potential players. So hopefully that will indeed help us here. This is the spring training roster. I just want to go in. I wanted to start spring training just because contract extensions are big. But as far as I hear like Brady right here, like we could give him something cheap, but he might be eligible for just a contract renewal, and those are just way easier in general to do. So I guess we can take a quick look here. I mean, a lot of these guys are going to be. Yeah, I mean, contract renew. Like our whole roster right now, we can just renew their contracts for the next couple of years, which is going to be great. It's going to be great. And we have a bunch of cap space as well. Who's making the most money in our system right now? Yeah, 6.8. So yeah, we're in an interesting spot here with money. I think I'm going to not really do anything here with contract extensions. And free agency, I guess we can take a look here. Lucas Giolito. What's his? I don't even know what this team looks like. We should probably introduce ourselves to this team. Zach Little. So I mean, Giolito would probably end up being our first pitcher, so maybe we do get him. Otherwise, his pitching's awful. Bullpen's even worse. Closing pitcher, C potential, Jackson. Catchers are very mid. We do have Henry Ford, who's A potential. He's in the MLB right now, but it's just because of spring training. First baseman, Mickey Gasper, former Twin. Garcia, not terrible. Our infield, we have some prospects. CJ Abrams, of course, is a star. James Wood. Our outfield is pretty good. Okay, we have a good base for sure. I think I will sign Giolito to maybe, I don't want to sign him to a 5-year deal. I'm thinking something like a 3-year, maybe a 2-year. Can we do something like 2-year, 12.5? Oh, never mind. Our roster's currently full. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, I guess. So let's just jump over here to the regular season, and let's take a quick look at okay, we're still 30th. Pitching rotation, Zach Little, Brad, Lord here, then Trevor Williams, Miles, and Jake. Our bullpen is full of rookies, so that's going to be interesting for sure. Lineup-wise, I mean, it's not terrible. Definitely need a new center fielder. Definitely probably need a different first baseman, but other than that, I mean, when you look here across the board, we're pretty bad in almost everything. I think, though, we're just going to stick to the deadline, see if there's any selling teams that we can get a superstar in that way. But, dude, let's just see, let's just start to see how this team does here. I mean, we surprisingly start the season 2-1, taking 2 out of 3 against the Reds, but then here come the losing streaks, bro. I just don't know exactly what to do. I don't want to fire sale all these prospects because I want to give them a chance to, develop in a way, if you know what I mean. And I don't know. We just beat the Dodgers 11-9. We just beat the Dodgers twice, so maybe we're not going to be terrible. Maybe we're going to progress, and maybe this is going to be the quickest rebuild ever. But as we're simming here, let me just remind you that the only rule, I think I threw it up in the intro, but 2 championships in 5 years. So this will count as year number 1, and then we'll have 4 years after this. I doubt we make the playoffs even this year, but who knows? You never know what might happen, as we just beat my Twins twice, and then only lost them 1-0. It's crazy. But yeah, 2 championships. 5 years, so 2 World Series in 5 years. Can we do the impossible? Bringing Washington a World Series, that's going to be insane. Don't know why I stopped. Let's sim to around after the All-Star break just so we can have an idea. I mean, we're over 500, which this is absolutely insane. If there's some way, somehow, we end up making the playoffs in the first season. Oh, we're getting offered a trade. I'll talk. Okay, are we getting a catcher by any means? Because that is it. Yes, we are. But it's not one worth it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to mess up anything. I think we have some good chemistry right now. So if we make the playoffs somehow, I do think that's too out of the question. But golly, I mean, we're winning games. We're over 500. I thought we were just going to be in a rebuild mode, but maybe we're going to be in the market here towards the trade deadline. But a lot can happen with still 3 months left in the season as Byron Buxton gets traded from my Minnesota Twins for a bunch of young players. Yeah, I think this is the second straight rebuild that I've done here in the show where Buxton's gotten traded. I just think that's going to probably happen in real life. But he gets traded to the Giants, which is a very interesting trade partner for him. Again, we don't really talk much about the draft. Oh my gosh, and then Pablo Lopez. Wow, Twins. I mean, they're realistic here. So Pablo Lopez, yes, I do know he's traded. Sorry, not traded. He is injured. He's not going to play the season. I did the best I could. You can't get injuries in rosters, but I do have the updated rosters. It is what it is. We do have an all-star. That's crazy. We have an all-star. Who the heck? Who is playing elite? We might have multiple. Let's take a look. I don't think any of our pitchers are that good, but Shohei, yeah, well, that's the problem. Is like, I don't think we're going to win any MVPs because Shohei's in our league. Relief pitching-wise, okay, Jackson, our guy, our rookie closer, has an under 2 ERA, 38 strikeouts in 36 innings pitched. Okay, for sure, let's go. Catchers-wise, yeah, we're not going to do that. We don't have good catchers. First baseman, I'd be surprised. Again, like we just don't have it. Second baseman, no, not yet. Third baseman, CJ Abrams from shortstop. Dude, he's hitting 287. Let's go. 22 stolen bases, 16 home runs, and 65 RBIs. Left field, do we got our guy, James Wood? Dude, that's three all-stars. 3 all-stars. I'm insane. Dude, the Nationals, that's just crazy. Let's take a look at some of our draft picks. Okay, we got ourselves a stud reliever. We got to offer this guy a contract. Here, let's boost his money a little bit. We have money. And no. Dude, he said no. He was insane. Okay, well, guess what? We have another guy, another insane reliever. It's just a little less, but is he interested? I forgot to see. We got to offer him some money. Oh, 79, 80% interest. He'll like that, right? Yes, let's go, dude. His potential is an 82 to 80, 92. That's insane. Right now he's like a 68 overall, though, but hopefully he can lock in and be good. We had those 2 draft picks. We can only come away with 1, though. It seems like, hey, this starting pitcher. Never mind. Okay, whatever. He had so we don't tend to draft players, but we will sign draft picks if there's somebody that good. And I think we got a stud. Now we're gonna send to the trade deadline prep here, and just then actually really take a look at our league. I can't believe we have all stars. Yeah, so let's just send him to the trade deadline, I guess. That's just probably the easiest way to do it. And then Angels are offering us a trade. For a first baseman, we do need a first base. Oh, wait, no, we're getting rid of a first baseman. Dude, we have ourselves a shortstop. We have a shortstop. We don't need any shortstops of your guys', okay? We're chilling here. But of course, the most national thing to do. We had a great start, and then these last 2 weeks, here at the trade deadline. Last 2 weeks, we win 1 game. We win one of the last, 10 games or something. But we're still, 6.5 games back of the Mets in the wild card race. Only a 1.5 games back. So let's see what this thing says. Are we doing a playoff push? They say normal strategy. But Zach Little and Dylan this guy, bro, both on the IL. Dude, that sucks. We are now the 28th. We are the 28th. Best. Okay, Zach Little, broken hand. He'll be on for 7 more days. So unfortunately, we can't trade him. I definitely probably would have thought, I would have probably thought to trade him, but he's going to be here for a while. We will not be able to trade him. But yeah, let's take a look here. So I don't think, we're not going to do anything with Abrams. We're not going to do anything with Wood. Garcia, I think we're going to keep as well. We're going to keep all our young guys. But if there's somebody like our first base that we could upgrade, possibly. Mickey Gasper is not even playing for us in the MLB. So he could be a trade chip. He's having a good AAA season. It is a AAA season. But all right, let's take a look at the block. Let's see who people are willing to trade. Sean Murphy. That could be a good upgrade for our catching spots. Catchers are definitely a big need of ours. I mean, it would be a big upgrade. So I don't want to give up Harry Ford for this, but a potential player for, who are we getting? We're getting Sean Murphy, who's 29 years old, catcher, 82. It is a lot of money. I don't know if I want to get rid of our potential player right there, but I will definitely throw in Caleb here because we have a lot of. We can even throw 2 catching prospects. They want relief pitchers, so I guess we could throw probably a relief pitcher in for them. We have some relief pitchers. Clayton, what are we doing, Clayton, this season? What are we? All right, what's our ERA looking like? He hasn't really pitched for us. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's not really pitched for us. So I guess we could throw him into the mix and then maybe throw in another one down here. No, down here, maybe it's not going to be enough to do that. Maybe we do need a shortstop prospect. We have the 17-year-old, maybe interested. I think we got to probably keep him for, either for him to end up playing with us because since he's 17, that's great. That is great for sure. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do this. We could do Alcantara. I'm okay with that. Okay. We could throw him in here. This Nazem Nunez. I think it makes a little more sense. Again, I don't love MLB that shows trade filters. Do we get a Jorge Mateo in return? Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting Jorge Mateo back for this. What would he become? Yes, he would become our backup. Okay, we're going to do it. Jorge Mateo, W name. If you guys don't know, name's Mateo. Obviously, I spelled with 2 T's, not 1 T. But okay, we get Jorge Mateo, but also the main thing, we get Sean Murphy, who I probably should have looked at his stats, but yeah, 0 home runs this season so far. Okay, that's okay. Average, though, he's almost hitting 300. And it's okay. It's for our defense as well. That is huge. That's a big accusation. And then Wilyer Abreu, I don't think I want that. Seth Lugo. To get just another pitcher here, because we don't have, he'd be our second man in our rotation. I don't want to get rid of any of these young guys here. But a Foster Griffin, they would be definitely interested. His salary, though, is kind of insane. So maybe not. But if they're willing to get rid of some other pitchers, maybe. Maybe we get this young guy who's sure. But we could throw in Foster here. We could throw in Mitchell Parker. Or no, maybe we throw, do we have an A potential? Oh, dude, look at all these. Let's just throw in Travis here. Let's throw in Jackson Kent, or can we throw both of them? We can't. Okay. Maybe not. Do we do it too much? I think we try to make a thing here. So hold on. I think we make a move here. 24 years old. He's under contract for the next 10 years, making that little money, bro. I feel like I have to do this. So we could do, they want a second baseman. So do we flip Jorge Mateo? We could, but again, he doesn't have that much salary with us here. Yeah, okay. We could throw Eli Wilton here. I think, again, I'm going to hold on to him for a little bit. We have a lot of fielders as well. We have a lot of players. So I'm willing to get rid of some players here. But I think to get him is going to take a lot more than I'm willing to give up. However, there's still some other guys that I'm looking at, a Cole Reagan's even. He's making 4.4. He's 86 overall. Okay, never mind. He's a little more pricey. So yeah, Seth Lugo would probably be more realistic, a veteran. Maybe Michael Wacha. Actually, he's a little bit more though. But I don't know if I want to do business here. Let's take a look here within other teams for pitching. I think I definitely want a pitching like Jose. Okay, Jose. He's 83 overall. 25 years old. B potential. And then we throw in this. Okay, they want closing pitchers, so we might have that. No, we don't have that. They also want relief pitching. Okay, I'll throw in a reliever for y'all. Gus Varlin. I'll throw in, how's Gus doing for us? He's not really doing anything for us. He does have 30 strikeouts, though, so maybe not. So he is Foster. I think Foster is in our rotation. Maybe, I think I'm really happy with what we have. I want to take a look and see. I don't think we're wanting anything, but we get a catcher, and that was our main thing that we wanted. I do think we do need a first baseman, but I think that can wait till the offseason. Can we see like upcoming free agents? I wish we could. I wish we could see upcoming free agents, but other than that, I think, contract extensions here. Jorge Mateo is a free agent, so we kind of get him for pretty cheap. Brady here, 3 years. Cheap deal. Salary's too low. Okay, I got you. Well, yeah, we'll give you 3 years for just like nothing there. Just get that A potential player back. And then here, Dylan Lay here. Again, okay, he just wants a 2 year. That's fine. Oh, salary's too low. Boom. Well, there. We just raise it up just a little bit. But other than that, really like this. Okay. In a way, I don't really want to make the playoffs here because it's just, I don't know. It's a little early. It's a little early for the rebuild. I think I really want to give ourselves a chance to rebuild this team and find some stars. I'm okay if we lose games. I really don't care. I think the full rebuild. I think that was good. That was good for sure to get a catcher. Catchers are always kind of harder to get in free agency. There's not as many catchers available in free agency. Again, and we're now not winning as many games, which is okay. If we slide into a wild card game, great. If not, that's totally fine as well. As we should finish August here with about a month to go here, 65 and 72. So yeah, probably not going to make the playoffs whatsoever here. I guess I could check. I'll check here. Yeah, we're falling a little bit. That's okay. I kind of want to fall. 5 games away from getting eliminated here. 7.5 games back of a wild card. Like we'd have to go on a crazy run. I'm not saying that couldn't happen, but again, I just think that first part of the season was too good that I just didn't want something like this to happen if we put too much time into making a trade. So other than that, I'm just kind of chilling here. I'm okay. I was not expecting us to make the playoffs here. We're going to have a chance at finishing around 500, which is insane. Actually, we're not going to do that, but we had a chance. And we missed the playoffs 78 and 84. It's not too bad. I would like to stop simulating here. That is not bad at all. The Washington Nationals, you guys surprised me a lot here. James Wood kind of did not do much, but I did want to see how our guy Sean Murphy did after coming over here. In 46 games, he hit 6 homers. He hit 272. Okay, he hit real well for us, though, which is great. Injured list, did anybody? Not really. Okay. Other than that, I'm really okay. I'm just going to kind of send to the offseason. Don't really care who wins whatsoever. I think our AA team just won the championship, which is actually kind of cool. The Mariners beat the Dodgers in the World Series. But now the true rebuild starts. 1 year's gone. We have 4 years to go. We got to win 2 more championships. We have to win 2 championships in the remaining couple of years. Scherzer and Clayton Kershaw get into the Hall of Fame. So yeah, we have an exclusive free agent. We can offer a contract to Jorge Mateo. In my opinion, sorry, I know it's a W name. I'm just going to let him walk, I think. If anything, we can offer him another contract. Actually, just for a utility man, we'll offer him a pretty cheap contract that he's interested in. And if he doesn't want to come, that's totally fine as well. So now we can just kind of sit him over here. Yep, good. And now the whole free agency starts. So again, like all of these good players here, we get to renew their contract, which is absolutely insane because they are not expensive at all. So as I'm going to go through here, this is going to go by pretty quick. I just, hit renew most of these contracts that are good. And then the C potential players, I'll let the computer, the game kind of decide if we keep them or not. I just want to make sure we don't lose any A potential players. Like here, even I'll give you a minimum deal and you should accept. Again, like Rosario, B potential. Like we have so many good potential players here that I'm just going to make sure we don't lose them. All these A potential players, obviously, they're not all necessarily going to be A potential. But again, Eli Witt's here. Like, well, we give you the contract you want because you're going to be a great trade piece, if anything. I'll let kind of the CBU kind of do all of that. I'm going to put that on auto for now. And then overall, we shouldn't lose anybody in the Rule 5 draft. I can't talk today, but I do want to see. First thing here, oh my gosh, this free agency, this sucks. Okay. The fact that Jorge Mateo is the 3rd best player in free agency. Wow, I am completely shocked. There is definitely normally way better players here in free agency, and yeah, I'm a little underwhelmed. That's unfortunate. I think Lucas Giolito is now definitely going to get an offer from us here. But other than that, we're going to kind of just sim to see what happens here. Yeah, I'll just stop simulating and see if we got anybody pending offers. Yep, we got Giolito and Mateo as well. And then again, just not a strong free agency class whatsoever here. Again, I want to take a look. I'll renew this guy's contract. I don't want to lose any of these guys, and I'll just go down here to make sure we get all those A potential players, and it looks like we did. So hopefully they sign these. If they don't re-sign them, it's on the CPU or the computer, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is a really quick free agency. I'm going to kind of sim to, I think we'll go all the way to spring training then, because again, yeah, we don't have to really do any of this. We didn't have to offer any exclusive deals. So they did offer, okay? I mean, we're chilling here. This is going to be an easy free agency. We will then skip the lottery. We will enter the Rule 5 draft here. I don't know if we have a pick. Do we have a pick? I don't believe so. Don't believe we do. That's okay. And again, there's just not really anybody here in the off season that I'm like wanting to grab. So we will just go to spring training, and that is kind of where the main stuff is going to go. I will take a look at first base because that was a position of need. I'll just see if there's anybody I'm wanting to get first, like just for depth here. Wilmer Flores, that's too much of a deal, bro. It's too much of a deal. Give me like $8 million, super cheap. And then if you sign, great. If you don't, let's take a look. Did you sign? Yes, he did. Dude, we got it for so cheap. That's great. Okay. So we can renew some contracts, but actually, no, there's no renewable contracts now. We officially sim to the spring training. We're now in spring training, and where this is now. Okay, so Victor Caratini is going to be a free agent next season. Sosa, Mountcastle, Arcia. Again, not really. This is something to pay attention. Not a lot of free agents that are I'm interested in. So now maybe we will have to possibly make some moves here because I thought we were going to have some good free agents. However, it doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. So now we got to probably find. I think we definitely need a pitcher. So let's find this. Is there a trading block yet? No, there is not. So it is now time to figure out what pitcher we want to go for because we definitely need some kind of pitcher that we can use as our ace. Obviously a Logan Webb would be great. And I want to see, could we throw in that Eli guy? Okay. Would the Giants do this in real life? I don't know, but we're going to try. We're going to see what we can put together here. We're definitely going to have to add in a pitcher of our own. I think Zach Little is okay for that. Just because he's 29. And I mean, would it be okay swapping? I mean, it was a little close here. Let's Trevor, Foster. Let's do Foster, Mitchell, Parker. Mitchell Parker, and who else? Maybe like another A potential player. Like, is there another? This is the annoying. Okay, there's a 19-year-old. This is gonna be the hard thing. Like, they're not even seeking any specific people. Let's take a look. Do they have a first baseman? Yes, they have a second baseman, a third baseman, a shortstop. Their infield is good. I mean, they have Buxton too. So maybe like a right fielder, like Dylan Cruz, like they would probably take. Yeah, this is gonna be hard now because it's just for prospects, and Logan Webb is so good. He's insane. So like, is Paul Skeens 99? Yeah, dude, he's insane, bro. It's just insane how good he is. So maybe that good of a pitcher is out of the question, but maybe we can find a veteran, talented player that can kind of carry the weight of this franchise on him. Like, I don't want to do like a Pablo. Like, we could get Pablo, which is a good comparison. I don't want Joe Ryan, Tarek Skubal. Like, that would be no. They would not do that whatsoever. Dylan Cease is interesting, but he's making a bag, and I don't know if I necessarily want that. There is a younger pitcher, but the Blue Jays aren't in cap. They're in an awful cap situation right now. Okay, let me lock in. Let me find what we want. Like McClanahan and Rasmussen. Okay, dude, these are two younger pitchers that we can get for a bunch of prospects. I would love that. Dude, that would be insane. Okay, I'm heavily considering this, and they're cheap. What about that other one of these A potential players? No. What about that 19-year-old? No. Dang. Maybe we do have to get rid of, like, give up somebody else, like a little more. Wow, they're not budging. Okay. This is surprising. What about like Harry? Dude, what happened to all our catchers? I bet they just we have too many first basemen. No. Mickey Gasper, no. Garcia, I mean, he's close. We need like maybe a generational talent. Like they do it for CJ Abrams, but I'm not gonna do that. Wow, okay, this is a little hard. This is definitely a little tricky. A little trickier than I was imagining it was gonna be. Like, is there a way where we maybe have to just keep him? And does somebody else have more of a trade value? Okay, like here, you have Robert Hassel, Dylan Lyle, and Mitchell Parker. So maybe we upgrade Mitchell Parker a little bit by like doing Foster or Trevor or Irving. I'm gonna just, oh wait, we can't do Gulliuta because we just, okay, they would do Zach Little. So do we swap him Zach Little? I'd actually be okay with this. And then we actually can keep, all right, that's what we're gonna do. One of our worst players in our organization, Gus Varland. No, actually, I want to keep relievers. Here, right here, definitely interested. Okay, Hassel the third, Zach Little, and Trey Lipscomb for McClanahan and Rasmussen. Dude, do I want this? I think I want this. Give us some pitching. Give us some pitching. That's a great way to start. That's a great way to start. Okay, so we have an 85 right-hander, Drew Rasmussen. Shane McClanahan is a lefty, and then you got some of these younger guys, and then Lucas, who we signed in free agency. Okay, this team, I think they might have a shot to do something, but we will see for sure. Here in the regular season, let's sim. First game of the season, we win. We beat the Mets, who won our division. Game 2, we lose. Game 3, we lose. Against the Twins, we take 2, and we sweep the Twins. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Let's until the All-Star break, see if we have some more All-Stars, and see if we can continue to win. And then, once we get to the trade deadline, of course, I will continue to make some moves. I think we will definitely have to make some moves at the trade deadline because I do want to try to make the playoffs this season. I mean, we're starting off pretty good. We're winning some games, we're losing some games. There's obviously some holes. First base is a big hole that I think we'll have to fix eventually at some point. But then, this outfield, I'm kind of let them develop a little bit. We split with the Orioles, which is good. Can we sweep the Marlins? No, we actually lose the series to the Marlins. We got a huge series, a 4-game series against the Dodgers. We lose game 1. We take game 2. We take 3 out of 4 from the Dodgers. Maybe we're locking in. Maybe we're going to lock in. Maybe we're not as far as I thought we are. Our pitching staff isn't doing as well. Jake Irving is, I think, playing our best, but we are going on a little winning streak, and that's great here. We are a couple games above 500, 7 games, 8 games about above 500, which I love here. In June, we are definitely playing some really good baseball right now, especially for this team. Unfortunately, now we're dropping around to 500, which, hey guys, if we could stay around 500, that is totally fine. We just dropped under 500. Can we get over 500 by the trade deadline? That is what I'm hoping, because now, now we're starting to lose. Can we beat the Padres? We sweep the Padres, and then we get swept by the Mets. That's all right. It's okay. Dude, we almost did business with the Giants, and we took 3 out of 4 games. And then, yeah, we're kind of getting whooped. We're getting whooped by the Dodgers here. Let's say, sorry, I know whatever. Ignore me. I declined the trade. I don't even know what the trade is. Let's take a look here. No pitchers on the All-Star team this year. Jackson, bro. Jackson the steal at closing pitcher. Riley Adams. What the heck? What happened to Sean Murphy? Riley Adams is an all-star when we trade for what? What happened? What's he doing? He's hitting 346 in 72 games, 14 home runs. Oh my gosh, he's a stud. Riley Adams, welcome to the All-Star. Golly. Dude, I love that. Come on. Let's go. First base, yeah, we need a first baseman. I'm not expecting that. Third base, we don't have anyone right now. Our shortstop doesn't make it this year. That's okay. So are we only gonna have one? We only have one. Interesting, one All-Star this year. Let's take a look. Oh, we can't sign our draft pick yet. Okay, that's okay. And Tigers are offering us a trade here. We're getting rid of. Oh, we're getting I don't want a shortstop. I'm sorry, I don't want a shortstop here. Can we sign our draft picks here? I want to have a chance. Okay, dude, we drafted good. We got an offer. Okay, he's not. Dude, 90% interest. He signs with the Nationals. Come on, dude. Some of these guys, low key, are gonna be nice. Dude, he's gonna be pricey. He's a little pricey. He doesn't really even want to come here. Okay, I'm gonna kind of let them decide if we want to pay for him. He's 50% interest. Can we get it? Oh, dude. That's too much. Okay, I think I'm going to chill with that one guy. Keep signings on auto. But, yeah, now we can sim to the trade deadline prep. Take a look at the standings. Where do we stand? We stand 11 games back of our division. That's out of the question. I'm looking for a wild card. And so we're 8 games away from a wild card spot. Like, is there something crazy on Johan? Okay, possibly. Andrew Vaughn. Like, we just need a first baseman who's better than whatever we have right now. I think Mickey Gasper straight up for Andrew Vaughn. Let's see if we can throw someone else in here. Who else are we interested in? Anybody else over here that? Oh wait, because they have Sal Frelick. Do we try to go for Sal Frelick? He's cheap. Hold on. Let's try to go for Sal Frelick. Let's put together an offer here for Sal Frelick. Yeah, and then like a relief, not like a better relief pitcher. A decent player here. We can't get it for a relief pitcher. Maybe do we have a starter? Oh, wait, we're close. Okay, they would do this for Mitchell Parker. I think I would rather want to hold on to Mitchell Parker. Left field, like Elian Soto. Okay. See potential. We think we should get more. Pedersen, no. Okay, well, we can go Christian Franklin. That's okay. To get Sal Frelick, he's a good first baseman. We just upgraded that. I don't even know if he was on a block. We're now the 23rd ranked team. And again, we're just trying to build for these next couple years to come. So Riley Adams, who's somehow, some way made the All-Star team. Sean Murphy. Those are our catchers. Then an 86 overall Frelick, who's hitting 15 home runs at 222 batting average. Garcia Mateo still as our second baseman. It's not the best. I think we could upgrade that possibly. Third base, now we got to upgrade for sure. And then other than that, I think I want to keep, again, letting these guys cook. So if there's somebody, a third baseman on the trade block, I'll definitely pay attention to you just so we can get it easier, but it doesn't seem like I think we're going to have to make our own trade for a third baseman. And I don't want to go trade like for Royce Lewis right now, who's, an 84, but like somewhere around there. Paredes, no, I'm not looking for that. Look at Josh Naylor. He's making a little too much money. Again, I want to keep some money if I can for free agency whenever we get good free agents. Alex Bohm is, again, somebody who probably will be a free agent shortly. Everybody has so many deals. There's like no free agents in this. It's insane. I don't know what's going on. Who made this roster? I don't know. Max Muncy, like everybody's on 10-year deals. It's kind of hilarious. I definitely need to fix that for next rebuild. Everyone's on 10-year deals. It's kind of hilarious. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. Don't know what happened. Jordan Westburg. So I guess we're not going to really have free agents, I guess. Weird. Okay, Jordan Westburg, though, I feel like could be just a cheap option just because, see, like we could do it almost straight up. I want to keep we have a lot of shortstops. Get rid of these two shortstops. Get rid of these two shortstops, and boom, done deal. We get Jordan Westburg. And I think that means that's what we're going to do and see if we can win. Kyle Stowers gets traded. And there we got. Okay, so now we can't really win. Maybe it's going to take a little bit of time. Oh, I guess it's not even the trade deadline, so I guess we can still make some moves. Tigers are offering us a trade. Who are we getting? We are getting a pitcher? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. We're not going to do that. We are not going to do that for today. Okay, today's the trade deadline. They want this closer. I'm not giving you up my closer. I'll take a look one more time at the trade block, see if there's anybody else here. Zach Eflin. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why everybody's on 10-year deals. I got to fix that for next rebuild. I think I'm going to let this one go. Here for sure. Let me know, guys, what you guys would have done here. Let's sim just kind of to September. And we win that game. And now let's see if we can go on a little bit of a stretch here. Can we get up to 500? That's our first goal. And now we can't win games. Okay. Dang, bro. Dang, this is a little interesting. Definitely a little interesting here. Did not think this would be this hard to, after the players we have, we should be able to win some games here. Hopefully that is the case. Can we beat some Mets? We beat the Mets. We almost sweep the Mets. Just give me a couple wins here. Beat them. Why are the Rays beating us? We took all their pitchers. I don't know, bro. We are now 70 and 75, 71 and are we even in a playoff spot? We are 8 games back of a wild card. I don't think it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. And we're losing to the Rockies. Yeah, definitely not going to happen. Okay. Good to know for sure. We're going to miss the playoffs. I think we're going to be about 500 yet again. We lost 84 games last year. We're going to do at least better than that, even if we lose out, which is, that's pretty nice. And yeah, we win 2 more games than last year. So now is when we have to actually lock in. So of course, again, there's not going to be really great free agents for a while. I'm sorry about that. Don't know what happened. But we're going to have to make the most out of it. It makes it a little harder to get some players. So we will see what happens. No inductees into the Hall of Fame. Mitch Garver, I'm sorry. I don't want you. And we get to send him to the free agency now here. Year number 3. We got to start cooking. We got to start cooking up something here. Again, we will renew these contracts. Henry here, maybe we can trade him because he's a potential player. These are the guys we might have to stack together to get some players that we want to get here. Again, renewing all these contracts just because they're free, they're cheap, and that is the way to go in baseball when you have so many players. Renew the contracts that you can renew here, and then let the computer kind of re-sign all these prospects, unless, of course, there's a potential player like Eli here that we need to make sure he comes back. And then, other than that, okay, we can let them chill here. Trevor, they can offer that if they want, but he's not really good. And again, we don't have any free agents really, but Sosa, I'd be interested in throwing a deal to you, pretty cheap deal. So we'll see what happens. Again, we gotta be active in the trade market now rather than free agency because the free agents is just not going to be a part of this rebuild just because everybody's on 10-year deals. I'm not quite sure why. Sorry, I should have looked at that better. Sosa still could come to us. Again, I'm looking at for second base depth. Like he still wants to come here, and I'm just going to continue kind of saying, I guess it kind of helps go through this rebuild a little quicker. We get somebody off waivers, and Sosa does come here. Okay, so now here's the thing. Left field's good. The infield I'm okay with. I really do think I can keep the infield the way it is for the time being. Shortstop CJ Abrams, right? That's good. He's 90 overall, 25 years old. Jordan Westburg, he's 85 overall. Garcia's an 83, and then Frelick is an 86. I like this infield again with our all-star Adams. I just can't believe it, and then Sean Murphy as well. The outfield, we have James Wood, but then center field just, we never got a center fielder. So I think center fielder is who we're going to try to trade for, and maybe we can put together a trade package with Dylan Cruz and try to get a right fielder as well. Our relief pitchers, I'm going to kind of leave. Our pitching has been pretty decent. I do think Rasmussen, just because he's 30 years old, I might try to trade him to get more assets out of this. But other than that, Brad is playing really well. So I think there's definitely people that I mentioned that we can add into a trade here. And I know we just trade for him, but he's on a manageable deal. And look at that. Look at this value. And adding also Dylan Cruz to this, I think we should be able to get our center fielder and maybe even our regular. We bring in Byron Buxton. And holy. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then, again, this is kind of our free agency. And then we need, we can't get Logan Webb. They don't have a pitcher. That's the one problem. They do have Cade Smith, but because he's not signed to a contract yet. Dang it. Okay, we could get Randy Rodriguez, though. This is a haul. I'm taking it. I don't know if that goes through in real life, but we just made this team. We just made this team much, much better. Look at this. We do have to edit, our pitching rotation now. We have to figure out what we want because I think I'm going to trade a couple of these guys away to upgrade that. But guys, I really want to make the playoffs this year. I want to get into some games. Again, I can only play in the playoffs. I can only play games in the playoffs. Dean Kramer seems like a pretty chill upgrade. That's something we could do. I'll take a look at like how a guy, Tanner Beebe, too much to offer. Maybe like Taj Bradley. Like I like that, but the Twins aren't going to do that. Bailey Ober. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. 26 years old Mike Burrows. We could put together probably like a Mitchell Parker then. They'd be interested in that. 80 overall. He would help us get just another pitcher. Like our pitching group is definitely a little worse. Randy Rodriguez now, however, I think we could throw into a trade to try to get a better pitcher, that's what I might do. We might just kind of rearrange. Maybe we try for like a Pablo Lopez. They're interested in Pablo. He's older, but he's still talented. We could get Pablo, but I'm looking for somebody else as well. Like Pablo for Guilito and Parker would be a steal. We could do it for Guilito and actually nothing. I'm glad I checked that. Let's give them a potential prospect or a B potential prospect here. They're definitely interested. Bring Pablo Lopez into this. So we have Lopez, McClanahan, Lord as our kind of three. Now I think we can also, we were willing to trade away our closing pitcher. But now, I mean, do I like this? I kind of like this rotation. It's not the most insane, but I kind of low-key like it. Hold on. Let's send to winter meetings. Let's see what happens. Let's have some more people sign. But then, pitching rotation here. Lopez, Rodriguez is actually he would start. I don't know how I feel about that. So maybe we trade Rodriguez. Hold on, let's simulate this. Simulate the draft. All these things I just don't care about. Sim all of these things. I don't care. Again, I don't care about these whatsoever. But then, maybe here on renewable contracts, which again we still don't have because everybody's on weird contracts. Now we can look at our pitching rotation. Randy Rodriguez, although being a closing pitcher, would be in our starting rotation. I don't know if I want that. I think I have to trade him then. I think I want to trade him because he's a good asset. He has a good asset here. Let's take a look. Like, could we try to get a Logan Webb yet again? I don't know. Like, we could for sure. We definitely could try. And I'm not ruling it out. Like a Riley Adams, we could add in Harry Ford and like a potential. Like you see, it's going to be hard. So with that, if we can find like another mid-80s player that we can package together, Cole Henry, sure, let's just add him, I guess. Padres, I think the price to pay is just a little too much. Blake Snell, we could get Tyler Glasnow. He's 32 though. Yamamoto would be too hard to get. Corbin Burns is a older, but he's making too much. I don't want to pay that much. I'm looking at like a Renee Nelson, 28, or Zach Gallen maybe. He's making a cheap bag. Or maybe we even can get both of them to make our team better. I mean, this is a good thing about having a bunch of prospects. Let's throw in another one just to make it a little more respectable. And dude, we just changed this team a lot. I really like this. Again, I want to take a picture. I want to make sure we have this all set to auto. Good. There we go. And now this should be auto. Good. And this is not. Okay, it did not go to auto. Let's just send to spring trading. We can see on paper kind of what our rotation is looking like. I really like this team. We're now the 9th ranked team. All of a sudden after these moves, like this pitching rotation looks really good, and then everything else looks really good. I really like this. And we didn't, everybody, again, like it's all of these players. We're starting to finally get real free agents, which is thankfully real. But here in year 3, I think we have a legitimate shot. I do think we have a legitimate shot at possibly making the playoffs. We start the season 1-0, and now we can't. Okay, we definitely need to watch closely to see the scores. And, maybe it's the possibility that we can't score runs, but I do want to see kind of what the problem is. Here, if we can't win enough games to make the playoffs here, number 3, because this has been a fast-looking rebuild here for sure. However, we just need to start. Maybe we do need to make a big move for a bigger name player, which, by the way, we still, we have Buxton. We could trade him maybe. I wouldn't be opposed to trading him. He's a good trade piece. Maybe we can get somebody better. However, I'm just kind of waiting, and we're going to figure out what happens. Like, we cannot win a lot of games right now, and I'm a little nervous. Like, we can win 10-0 and go on a crazy winning streak, but then we can also drop a random game 8-2, speaking of that, against the Padres, who we had just beaten 4-0 previous. So, like, we're a very flaky team. We are above 500, which is the important thing. The month of June has been our strongest month, so I'm really hoping we can continue that streak of being good in June, and it's looking like we've been pretty good in June here. A couple games only above 500. I do want to start winning more games, and that's been the problem. We haven't been able to win games, as we're just dropping right around 500. We actually go below 500. We're kind of going back and forth. We're like 42 and 42 right now. So before the trade deadline, I do want to see if there's anybody on the trade block right now that we could possibly trade for now to try to make our team a little bit better right now, and then, you see what happens. Kyle Stowers is in left field because James Wood is injured. He is on the IL. This, dude, I might have cooked. And, dude, we don't have a left fielder. Okay, dude, I'm okay doing this. I think Eli Wiltz could actually even be that person. Eli Wiltz could be that person, or maybe do we let him develop one more year? I think we got to do it. We got to do it and then put in our worst close. There, boom, Kyle Stowers, welcome to the team. We might have just saved it. Now, I wanted to see also, okay, they're only a couple months, so it's not terrible, but hopefully that should help us win games. And, Rays are now offering us a trade. Oh, boy, we're giving up a lot. Oh, wait, no. We just give up Manny Rodriguez, a relief pitcher. We get a bunch of young ones. Actually, I like that. I'm going to accept it. Just because, and now we can't win after, getting that guy we traded for. Come on, bro. But I like that trade because we get a bunch of, like, younger assets that maybe we can use later at some other time. Simulate the draft. I will obviously try to take a look at the draft after our draft picks. But we'll see. We do have all-stars. Let's see who made the all-star team yet again. Do we got any pitchers? It doesn't look like it. Nope. No pitchers here. Or at least starting pitchers. Closing pitchers, though. Jackson, like, this is why we're not trading you. And, yeah, that's why we're not trading you. You do 30 strikeouts, under 3 ERA. Great. Catchers, no all-stars this year. No first base, no second base, no third base. Nope. Shortstop, nothing. Man, no all-stars except our closing pitcher here, which he's been a steal. So, Let's see. Where do we stand? We stand 51, 13 games back of the Phillies. They're going crazy. We're not going to win our division. We are only 1.5 games back. We are looking. We are now looking. Dude, this is a playoff push roster. We are ready. We are ready to make that move. So we are going to sim, till the trade deadline. Why? Why do you do this to me? Why? I got to stop. Why? We just go 3-7 in our last 10 games, and we are now all of a sudden 5 games back. Okay, we got to fix. What the heck happened? We can't score. Okay, we can't score. Why can't we score? Because Byron Buxton is, he's hitting 302. I can't do that. I can't make that excuse. Sal Frelick, not doing great. Lopez is struggling. Kyle Stowers, he's okay. Maybe it might be Holy. Young Holy. We might have to trade you. Sean Murphy, never mind. It's going to be you. It is going to be you. Golly. We didn't trade you, We did not trade you. We did not trade you, right? There we go. Okay. Goodness. Yeah, with Riley Adams, sure, it's going to be a big, we're going to have to find his catcher. It could be Adley Rutschman. Is that the missing piece? We throw in Harry Ford. We could get this done. We just swap catcher for catcher. Jacob Stallings gets into this trade. No, dang it. Dude, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We bring in Adley Rutschman, who I think it's really, it's a good move. And hopefully, he only has one home run, though. He's been struggling. It's okay. We upgrade our catcher. We kind of trade a 1-for-1 catcher. That's the best thing to do. We downgrade our catcher salary, which is also really important. But again, I just don't know who's playing too. Like, our pitching is good. Our pitching is pretty good. I'm okay with our pitching. Our relief pitching is good. Now, catching-wise, we're chilling with catching. First base, I got to chill. It might have to be Luis Garcia, and we might have to upgrade our second base. This is kind of how I do it. I kind of go position by position. Jackson Holiday, we're going to try to call you up. Luis Garcia, and that is not going to be possible. That is not going to be possible. Holiday's going absolutely crazy. Who do the Twins have as Luke Keeschel is a 90 overall? Golly. Dude. Okay. Jeremy Pena, he was an all-star, so I wouldn't be opposed to, trading like an 8 potential player. Yes, that's one of the guys that we traded for. That's why you trade for young players, because they have an insane amount of potential. But Jeremy Pena won't be able to do that. But maybe we throw in these 3 guys here. And we try to find somebody that we can upgrade, like a Brendan Donovan. We could do that. We could do one of these, like a Jorge Polanco, and Nico Horner, who actually, I like that. Nico, please tell me you're playing well. You're not playing well, bro. He's not playing well enough for me to do this. Brendan Lowe, he's hot. He's got 13 homers. Do I like Brendan Lowe better? He's cheaper than Nico Horner. I think I got to go Nico Horner, though. We go Nico Horner. Welcome to the squad, Nico Horner. And I hope that's the missing piece. I hope that's the missing piece here. Let's see. Can we finally just win games? We lose to the Cubs. Dude, the Nationals might be cursed. I don't know if there's anything I can do. I have made this team pretty dang good. If I don't say so myself. I'm simming. I'm going to keep this team. I think this is one of the best ways I can do it. I do think I can do it. I think I can do it. So we're going to keep it here. We are going to see what happens. We are going to see what the heck happens, as we just can't win games. Dude, it's a struggle. Like, we can't win games. Dude, it is so sad, bro. Maybe not. Can we just get above 500? Get above 500. Are we even in a spot to contend? I mean, we're 3.5 games back of the wild card. Please, Nationals, win games. Why can't you win games? Oh my gosh. Dude, we probably just got eliminated after that. Dude, we're having our worst season yet. Our worst freaking season yet. Absolutely insane. Dude, what is wrong? What is wrong with this team? I don't know what is wrong with this team. Rutschman, he did nothing. But I think I'm going to let him play a season. These 3 guys are going to stay here. Wood, Abrams, Buxton, Rutschman are going to stay here. Frelick's going to stay here. Lopez is probably going to get traded. Gallen is... No, I like this. Look at this team. This team is legit solid. Unless somebody digresses, I'm going to run this back. Maybe we trade McClanahan. I'm going to run this game back, and I'll see you guys at the start of year number 4. Oh my gosh, boys. Royce Lewis then gets traded 88 overall to the Reds. Dude, I was going to think about trying to trade for him, but I guess that's not going to be the case. There were some interesting options in free agency, but I could not win. I could not get any of them. I tried to get Kyle Bradish, but again, not people willing enough, for me to record it, basically, if that makes sense. So now we're going to be here at the start of year number 4. By the way, we have to win. We have to win the World Series this year, next year. So most likely this rebuild is not going to be a success, but let's just try to make the playoffs here. The Nationals are legit one of the worst teams in the league, and MLB is one of the hardest games to rebuild a team in for sure. So we got lots of work to do. We're the 4th-ranked team, though, so maybe we can. And I'm going to run this team back, most of it. I mean, look how many 80-plus players we have. I do think we have a lot of left fielders that could all play, that I'm going to have to trade one of them away. And I think Dylan Lai is going to have the most money, the most asset involved. So Dylan Lai, I think I'm going to trade you, but I don't know what I'm going to trade you for. Second base, we have Nico Horner. I'm going to run this back. Most of it, I'm going to run this back. Maybe we get a pitcher for Dylan Lai. Maybe we can get another pitcher, maybe a bigger name, maybe we package him together. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to do that. We're going to make a trade here. We're going to go Dylan Lai. He has pretty good value here. Let's find the pitcher we want. Which pitcher do we want? Do we want like a Dylan Cease? We could do a Dylan Cease. Do we want a Tarek Skubal? I don't think we could do that. Unfortunately, Joe Ryan? No. I want to see if we can get somebody pretty decent. Can we do like a Zach Leiter or Mackenzie Gore? I actually like Mackenzie Gore a lot in this game. Let's do Mackenzie Gore. So it's 85 swap here. Add in this player, and boom, Mackenzie Gore is going to be a newest member here. I think he actually comes back. I think he used to play for this team. I'm not quite sure. Here we go in the start of the season pitching rotation. I mean, this rotation looks really dang good, but it's now time to see does this team make the playoffs? We're gonna find out right now. So I'm sorry, guys, dude. I guess I didn't save because so I record these multiple days, and I guess this whole franchise didn't save. So we're at the start of the first year. Yeah, I'm sorry. Did we really think we were going to win 2 championships in the last 2 years? No. But, it would have been still fun. So at least we were able to get most of it done. So, the rebuild's going to end like this. I'm sorry, guys. But this doesn't normally happen, but I guess it was meant to be this. If you guys enjoyed this episode, if you did enjoy this episode, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you want more rebuild content every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern, well, that's when you would get this content. That's when it comes out. Rebuild 10 a.m. Eastern every Saturday morning. Vote for what game you want me to rebuild next. We're going to continue this series through the end of March, and then we maybe will change what kind of game challenge we do, or maybe I'll just start, picking the game rather than the poll. But we'll figure it out. Let me know if you guys have any other questions or ways to make this series better. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know why this, of course. I don't know. I don't know why this happened like this, but it did. And, it's all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode while it was still going. We were, again, another not successful rebuild, but thank you guys so much for watching. Don't get to keep God first because he's the most important thing in your lives. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.